If you've been in real estate for any amount of time, you've probably noticed something. There is no shortage of advice. Everywhere you look, YouTube, Instagram, coaches, podcasts, training, everyone is telling agents what they should be doing. But here's the problem. A lot of that advice doesn't actually work for most agents, or at the very least, it doesn't work the way people think it will. In this video, I'm going to break down why most real estate advice fails, the biggest mistake agents make when consuming content, and what actually matters if you want to build a real sustainable business. And if you want to help building a simple, repeatable business strategy that actually fits your goals, I'll drop my calendar link below and you can book a Zoom meeting with me. Let's start with the biggest issue. Most real estate advice is designed to get attention, not necessarily create long-term success. What does this look like? You'll hear things like make 100 calls a day, post 5 reels daily, buy this lead source, use the script. And while some of these things can work, the problem is they're usually missing context. Here's the missing context. Advice without context is dangerous because what works for one market, one personality, and one business model may not work for someone else the same way. Here's the key shift. You have to stop asking what's the fastest strategy and start asking what's sustainable for me long term. This is one of the biggest traps in real estate. Agents constantly jump from strategy to strategy, coach to coach, and trend to trend. And they never stay consistent long enough for anything to work. Why does this happen? Because everyone is looking for the shortcut, the easy lead source, fastest growth hacks, and magic scripts. And here's the truth. There is no magic strategy. Most successful businesses are built on repetitive, simple actions done consistently over time. Here's the real damage of shiny object syndrome. When most agents constantly switch strategies, momentum then resets. Confidence drops and consistency disappears, and they stay stuck. Here's something interesting. A lot of the advice that actually works sounds boring. The basics still win. Things like follow-up, conversations, consistency, open houses, and database communication still work. But most agents ignore them because they're looking for something newer, something faster, something easier. The reality is that most agents who win long term usually master the basics, not because the basics are exciting, but because they compound. Here's an example. A simple follow-up system. Doesn't look flashy, doesn't go viral online, but over time, it can completely change a business. Honestly, most agents do not need more information. They already know they should follow up. They already know they should generate leads consistently, and they already know they should stay organized. The issue is execution. This is important. Consuming content feels productive, but consuming without implementation changes nothing. Here's the hard truth. A lot of agents are overeducated and under-executed. Here's the key shift. Instead of asking, what else should I learn? Ask, what do I need to consistently execute? Let's simplify this. What actually works in real estate? Number one, consistent conversations. This is still a foundation. Business comes from talking to people. Number two, follow-up. Most deals come later, not immediately. And number three, relationships. Long-term business is built through trust, not pressure. Number four, simple systems. The best systems are usually repeatable, not complicated. And number five, long-term thinking. This is huge. Most agents think short-term. Top agents think long-term. Now let's get practical. Before following advice online, ask yourself, number one, does this fit my business? Not every strategy fits every person. And number two, can I do this consistently? This matters more than intensity. Number three, is this building a real business or just temporary activity? Number four, does this align with my strengths? This is important. Some agents thrive on social media, at open houses, and in direct conversations. Know yourself. The agents who eventually succeed usually stop searching for the perfect strategy and start focusing on consistent execution. That's the shift. Most real estate advice doesn't fail because the strategy was bad. It fails because the execution was inconsistent, the advice lacked context, or the agent kept switching directions. If you want to build a real business, focus less on chasing new ideas and more on repeating proven actions consistently over time. That's what actually works. If you want help building a simple, sustainable real estate business, I'll drop my calendar link below and book a Zoom meeting with me. And if this helps, make sure to subscribe. I'll keep breaking this down in a simple, real-world way.